Today, you're going to embark on a fun learning journey where you'll gain the knowledge to successfully build your own balloon-powered car. You'll use Newton's third law of motion to assist you in your quest to build a fast, good-looking racing machine. And of course, you'll have a chance to race your new vehicle on race day. Let's find out more about Newton's third law of motion, how to successfully build a balloon-powered vehicle, and race day. What propels an object to move? What if nothing ever moved, including people and objects? What would the world be like? Would you like to participate in race day and have the opportunity to win a ribbon? Would you like to be featured on our class website? Get ready to embark on a fun-filled learning journey where you will get to create something extraordinary, a balloon-powered vehicle. Oh yeah, are you ready to learn how? In order to truly understand the forces behind making a balloon-powered vehicle move, we must first visit a very important man, Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was born in 1643. He studied many topics in his lifetime, including mathematics, physics, and optics, but he is most famous for his work involving gravity and force. He described 3 laws of motion that are still studied and used today. For us to complete our assignment with balloon-powered vehicles, we will focus on the third law of motion, which states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. A rocket launching demonstrates the third law of motion very well. As gases at high pressure are released towards the ground, it propels the rocket up into the sky. A motorboat moving itself on the water demonstrates another example of Newton's third law of motion. When the boat's propellers turn in the water, the boat is pushed forward in the opposite direction of the water flowing through the propellers, creating an equal and opposite reaction. Let's look at how this law relates to a balloon-powered vehicle and the forces you'll be working with. The air being propelled from the balloon produces a backward force, which produces a forward motion of the vehicle, while gravity produces a downward force, keeping it on the ground. Now that we've reviewed Newton's third law of motion, we're ready to get started. Since this is such an amazing class, there are certain guidelines and rules we must follow. You may not use any parts of a toy car or any authentic wheel parts. You get to be creative. This is going to be fun. So what can I use? Let's see how creative you really are. Do you see any potential parts for a balloon-powered vehicle in this picture? If not, look again. There were many ways to build a car with those household items. We'll investigate how these 4 cars were built. Pay attention, because you'll be making an educated guess about these 4 racing machines, and you'll choose which car you think will travel the most distance. Let's start with the 3 basic parts that are needed to make a balloon-powered vehicle. You must have a body for your car, wheels that are able to rotate, and axles to hold the wheels in place. Let's make a balloon-powered vehicle together. First, you'll need to attach the axles to the body of your vehicle. Next, attach the wheels to the axles. And our final product is Boxy Blue. The materials list for Boxy Blue was 1 vitamin box used as the base of the car, 2 wooden skewers used as the axles, 4 plastic bottle lids used for the wheels, tape and super glue held the car together, and blue wrapping paper gave it style and pizzazz. Let's look at another car, Sunshine, and how it was put together. 2 water bottles were taped together for the base of the car. Metal rods were used as the axles. Play-Doh lids were used for the wheels, and eraser pieces were used to hold the wheels onto the axles. Style was added with a fresh coat of yellow spray paint. Our third car, Blue Thunder, was built from an empty orange juice bottle. Blue spray paint was used to make it look nice. CDs were used for the wheels, and CD spindles were used for the axles. Our last car, Silver Racer, was made from an empty coffee container. Nuts and bolts were used for the axles, and washers were used for the wheels. We added silver spray paint to give this racing machine its flair. Now that you've seen all 4 vehicles and how they were made, it's time. It's time to make your educated guess as to which one you think will travel the most distance. The last aspect to think about when building your balloon-powered vehicle is the balloon. Balloons come in all shapes and sizes, and you are free to use any balloon as long as your vehicle moves forward at least 24 inches and doesn't lift off the ground like a crazy balloon. Adhesive Velcro works well when attaching the balloon to your car. You simply put a piece of Velcro on the balloon you will be using and 1 piece on the vehicle base. There is a lot to keep track of with this project, but don't worry, you'll have your handy-dandy science journal for recording all of your information. During this process, you'll keep track of all your ideas, your building materials, thoughts, and your problem-solving strategies. You'll be able to use your journal when you write and reflect about your experience with building balloon-powered vehicles, and reflect on how you felt after race day. After building your balloon-powered vehicles, you'll get a chance to race them on race day. You'll have the opportunity to win ribbons in 3 ways. You can get a ribbon for the fastest vehicle, the best-looking vehicle, or the vehicle that travels the most distance. Each person will have 3 opportunities to race his or her vehicle individually. On race day, there will be a racing area set up with measurements in inches so that each racer can call out the distance his or her vehicle traveled. The order of the races will be predetermined before race day, so everyone knows when it will be their turn. The entire class will record each person's distance traveled and calculate the average of the 3 attempts. That will determine our winner for the most distance traveled. We will also recognize the car that went the most distance on a single attempt. Now for the fun part, the racing. Who did you choose to win the distance race? And the winner is Boxy Blue. Boxy Blue came in first place with an amazing 59 inches traveled. That's almost 5 feet. Blue Thunder came in second, followed by Silver Racer, and lastly, Sunshine. I suggest you try to race your vehicle at home many times to modify your design to make it better. On race day, we will also line up our vehicles and race them all at once to see which car will travel the fastest. You will only get 1 shot at this race since the whole class is involved at the same time. Be sure to bring extra balloons on race day so that you're extra prepared. Some helpful hints to ensure your vehicle will be a success are to make sure your axles on your wheels rotate freely. They must also be aligned to allow the vehicle to travel straight. Your vehicle must have enough weight to keep it from lifting off the ground, like our crazy balloon example. On the other hand, your vehicle cannot be too heavy, or it won't be propelled by the balloon in a forward motion. In conclusion, we've reviewed Newton's third law of motion, so you have a better understanding of the forces involved with your car. You have also seen 4 different examples of balloon-powered vehicles being built from scratch and who won a distance race between them. You've learned about race day and how you can make your own vehicle a fabulous one. Don't forget to give it some pizzazz and its own special name. All of the steps involving creating a balloon-powered vehicle will take practice, and you're sure to use your problem-solving skills, but I know you can do it. Here are a few more examples to give you some ideas. Good luck and have fun creating your masterpieces.